Welcome to the Community Corner. I'm your host, David, DeWitt, along with my two friends, and they are...
Hello, welcome to Community Corner. My name is Aaron County Castle.
Hello, everyone. My name is Mr. Nicholas Gray. David, would you please introduce our two guests today?
Today, our guests are from the Angels Place, an organization serving those with disabilities over the age of 26 and older. Barbara Jackson is a staff member, and Cheryl Loveday, the executive producer. They are advocates for those with special needs of all kinds. We are looking forward to learn about this organization and all the wonderful work it does for those with challenges or special needs. First, it's a belief system that understands all individuals are people first and not a label. Please welcome Barbara and Cheryl. Welcome.
Thank
Welcome,
you so much.
Welcome.
so much.
Welcome.
Barbara, please tell us a little about your background.
Well, my background, born and raised in Detroit. I attended public schools. I went on to Wayne County Community College, but my passion was ministry, so I became a licensed and ordained minister of the gospel, and then the Lord led me to Angel's Place.
Congratulations. Always honor the Lord.
Exactly. Michelle, tell us a little bit about your background.
Well, my background is I actually started out as a product designer at Chrysler. I used to work at Chrysler Motor Corporation, and I was doing that for quite a few years, and I decided that that really wasn't the direction I wanted to take. And so I quit there, and I went into the Peace Corps for a little bit, and I worked in Togo, West Africa. And then when I came back from that, I put myself through school and got my degree in psychology and sociology, and started working in various homes and working with people who had special needs. And one thing led to another, and I came to Angel's Place 13 years ago. Barbara's been with Angel's Place 10 years. So we've been working together a long time as partners, and that's my background.
And that's pretty awesome.
Yes, it is.
Thank you.
Thank you, David. Thank you, Aaron. Cheryl, please tell us about your career path leading you to your current job.
Well, like I had said, I had come to a point in my life where I said, well, what am I going to do with my life? And I'd followed in my father's footsteps because he was in engineering. So I thought I wanted to be just like my dad, like a lot of kids want to do. But then I decided to get my degree. I went to Madonna University and got my degree in psychology and sociology. And it's been such a rewarding experience, and I've made so many friends, and I've learned so much. And so that's kind of what brought me to Angel's Place. And then I started out as a program director, and then over time I became the executive director at Angel's Place, and I'm still learning as I go.
Thank you.
Barbara, how did you reach this career path too?
Well, my passion was ministry, and I was a staff minister at a local church, and this wonderful lady came up with a GAP program, which would help people that were on welfare to get back in the community. Well, believe it or not, I did so well until the organization hired me, which was called Joy of Jesus. And because they were nonprofit, we had payless paydays. And this woman, Desi Morgan, was a manager at one of Angel's Place homes, and she had me to come over and work part-time. And before I knew it, I was hired in, and then I moved on to be a manager at one of the homes. And so I just say God led me, because we can determine ever so well what we want to do, but when we begin to walk, God directs our footsteps. So I wound up at Angel's Place.
We're grateful about that.
Go let it show.
Cheryl,
Yes.
what is your role? What is your role in Angel's Place?
Well, my title is Executive Director, but I perceive my role as the individual who tries to help bring things to people and my coworkers so that they can do their jobs. I believe my role is to bring the resources to the organization so that we can provide quality care and services to the people within our program. I kind of, you know how a conductor of a symphony I kind of see, orchestrating all these wonderful musicians, and so we work together as a very strong team. And so I see myself as helping make the team be a stronger team.
Okay.
Cheryl, tell us. So, what are the? I'm talking a bit slow this time. Cheryl, what are some other jobs you do? What are some other jobs you do at Angel's Place?
What are some of the other jobs
Yeah,
I do at Angel's
that's-
Place? Well, I've been known to unplug a toilet. I've been known to do a lot of different things,
But
pull
don't say
weeds.
toilets.
We all do whatever needs to be done to make the program work. One of my probably more important roles is in fundraising, helping bring dollars to the organization, also supporters, people who want to volunteer, people who want to be part of our community. So really, we do all things, don't we?
Everything.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
so
Cheryl, please tell us some facts about your funding raising for Angel's Place.
Sure. Well, we have an operating budget of about a little over $4 million. So that's a lot of money.
Whoa.
And we have to fundraise for almost $1 million of that $4 million every
I'm
year.
down on my knees right now.
It's a lot of
need that
money.
money.
Right. So we have events. We have a dinner coming up November
Yes.
11th, and Mr. Alan Mullally, the head of Ford Motor Company, he's going to be our speaker. So we're really excited about that. So
My
we have this
DJ?
big-
I'm a DJ.
well, we're not playing music that night, but maybe for one of our other events, because we also have a family fun day where families come and we have games and we have a DJ and we dance and do all kinds of things like that. We have a golf outing. We write grants. We do all kinds of stuff. You have an idea too, huh?
Did I just hear the word golf in that sentence?
Yes.
Are you a golfer?
Yes, I am.
He's a
Okay.
bit pro golf.
Pro. Wow. All right. So that's some of our fundraising activity.
Are you involved in any federal programs, and if so, how?
Federal programs, not necessarily. We have done some housing grants, some federal housing renovation type of grants, and some energy efficient, making our homes greener, that type of thing. And then we do work with the community mental health system in Oakland, Macomb, Wayne, and Saginaw counties to access funding for the people we serve. And those are some Medicaid dollars, so those would be federal dollars. But we don't have any specific federal programs other than that.
That means you know Vicky children.
We do know.
I didn't know a pop up to my head someday.
I know about Jeff Brown.
Who, Vicky Sudo?
And Jeff Brown, Mr. Jeff Brown.
Oh.
Now, please tell us all the types of housing you provide, because people need housing. It's important to have housing in America.
It is. It is important. We have 18 homes. And some of those homes, Angel's Place owns.
Okay.
Probably 13 of those homes, Angel's Place homes, owns. And then the other 5 homes, Angel's Place works with families, and families or the individuals we serve may own their own home. And so we help to serve people in their own homes. So we have a whole a host of options for people. We've also in the past rented apartments, and so whatever is best for the individuals we serve, we try to accommodate.
Cheryl, I live on my own with a roommate, and my question is, how do you go about matching roommates?
That's interesting.
Well, we do have a process where we try to get to know people. We have an Abundant Life program, and that is our community-based services where we have, like I was telling you guys, we have trips and we have workshops and we get together and go out to dinner together and things like that. So those are people who are perhaps on what we call our wait list, who have said, we want services from Angel's Place, but we're not in a home or a program yet. So we get to know those individuals and we try to find out and learn what interests an individual has, what kinds of things they're looking for in a roommate, and then we try to bring people together. And you know, over time you get to know who you like and who you don't like, and that's how we try to match up people who have similar likes, compatibility, and want to live together.
I already met mine. He's right here. Down the green.
Yeah. I mean, it's always not perfect, right? Because sometimes you don't always get along with everybody you live with, but
Right.
yeah.
So what is the job of a caregiver, and what does it include?
That's a good question for Barbara. She's
Yes, I am a caregiver as well as a home coordinator, and like the duties range over the whole spectrum. We care for the individuals. We make doctor's appointments. We teach them to cook. We teach them to clean their own homes because these are their homes and they're there for life. So we go out on activities. As far as the food and menu, we have people with different backgrounds, and in my home, each of the ladies determine what they want for dinner, and we make our menu and our grocery list, and then I have 4 ladies, and each one of them have a day to cook, and they determine what they want to eat, and we get in the kitchen together and prepare it. We go out on activities. They determine where they want to go. And you know, people have dreams. And so we dig out the dreams of the people that we work with, and we make those dreams come true. As one of our young ladies wanted to read better, so we found a volunteer out in Novi, and we took her there every week for 2 years until she accomplished her goal. And whatever caregiving is from, it's like having your own child, but we try to make them more independent, and we just care for all of their needs. Whatever it is that they need, we see to it that they get it. How about that?
Wow.
Wow is right.
That's amazing.
The way I am hearing, my question is, what agencies do you work with?
What
Or COS?
Yeah, overall, our organization do work with MORC, M-O-R-C, and CLS.
Both?
Yes.
Man, I'm shocked.
Cool.
Me too.
Why?
That's awesome.
Pardon?
Why?
Why? Well, CLS provides the needs for the people that qualify. And I'm not real familiar with MORC because my home works with CLS, but that's why they are agencies that reach out to people with special needs, and they evaluate them and they assist them according to those needs. So that's why.
David, I think one of the ways in which that gets determined is, for instance, the gals who reside at our Middlebury home, they chose CLS.
Right.
So based on their choice, then that's who then we work with. So if they were to have chosen MORC or some other entity, then we would have worked with them as well. So it's based on, it's all that, you know, we talked before about,
Self-determination.
right, person-centered planning and self-determination and choice.
Interesting. I wonder why my support coordinator hasn't said anything about this.
I don't know. Maybe you bring that up to her or him.
Okay. I think she'll see it when she sees this episode.
Okay.
Okay. My question is, how do you hire people?
Okay. Well, a lot of times people come to Angel's Place by word of mouth, don't you think, Barb?
Absolutely.
Yeah. You know, in an industry where turnover is about 60-some%, at Angel's Place our turnover is 11%. So our turnover is really low. Like we told you, Barbara's been with Angel's Place 10 years. I've been there 13 years. So we have a lot of people within the organization who have been with us for a very long time. But so we recruit in some of the normal fashions, but a lot of times people just hear about Angel's Place and then indicate that they want to work for us. And then we have a whole interviewing process, and we do a lot of checks into people's background. And does that answer your question about how we recruit or hire?
Might I add?
Yeah.
Might I add?
Okay.
On several occasions, people have seen myself and my ladies in the community, and they will ask me, where do you work? And how do I get a job? And I give them the phone number, tell them to prepare a resume, and voila.
Okay.
So, word of mouth.
Pretty cool.
Thank you, gentlemen. Now, how many individuals are served by Angels? How many individuals are served by Angels?
Sure. We have 86 individuals that we serve through our residential services. And then we have another 50 individuals that we serve in our Abundant Life Service program. So that's the going out to dinner, that's the going to a movie kind of thing, going on a trip. So that's about 130 individuals that we're providing services to at Angel's Place.
That's amazing. You ladies are really, that's amazing.
Well, you know what's amazing is Angel's Place was started by 5 moms.
Yes.
18 years ago, 5 moms sat down and said, you know what, we're really concerned about our children and we want to make sure that there are services for them. So that's, to me, that's an amazing thing when 5 moms can do something like this.
I hate to add this, but a couple other moms, including my mother, she's the treasurer of another place that you guys might be interested in.
Okay.
It's a program, 26 and older. It's called Starting Point.
Oh, okay.
I wonder if you guys heard of it.
I have not heard of Starting Point.
Got any questions? Ask my mom at the end of the show.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll do that. Moms they're strong people.
Yeah,
They are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My question is, please tell us about the various professionals or adversaries that are available for those at Angel's.
What are the various professional services? Can you read that again?
Professionals or adversaries.
Advisor. Okay. Well, we do have the individuals that we have on staff all have different training and different backgrounds in terms of, like I said before, psychology, social work. We have a psychologist on staff. We have quite a few volunteers who are nurses, rec therapists, all types. We have so many people involved with our community, so many volunteers that, like what Barb said, when she had one of the gals, Therese, she wanted to learn how to read better, that she was able to link her up. So we're always looking in the community if someone has an interest, how to link them up with those services or those professionals who can help them.
What is it?
All of our staff has been trained through MORC services, an array of training, and then we have yearly certifications where we have to go each year and become recertified. And this is to give quality service to all of our residents.
Wow.
What is needed What is needed to join Angel's Place?
The person indicating that they're interested. We serve people who have a developmental disability. In our residential program, people need to be 26 or over.
Okay.
But in our Abundant Life service, we also serve children. We serve people 9 years of age and older in our Abundant Life service program. So that would be the only requirement, and a desire to be involved with us. So usually people have to indicate to us that they're looking for services. We have a pretty long waiting list.
Yes.
We have about 150 individuals who have indicated an interest in services at Angel's Place. So,
150 people on the
Right.
waiting list?
Yikes.
Yes.
That's a lot of people.
yeah.
That's a lot of people.
That is a lot of people.
My question is this, ladies. Tell us if there is a waiting list at Angel's Place, and how many are on that list at this time.
We have the 150 people on an active waiting list, and then we actually have another 100 and some people who have said, you know, we're not interested in services now, and we'll let you know if we want services in the future. So there's quite a few people out there who want support as time progresses.
Okay.
How can people find out more information about Angel's Place?
Well, the website, angelsplace.com, is
That's
the
easy.
best. Yes, it is easy, isn't it? All one word. That's the best place to get information by going to our website or giving us a call and saying, you know, I'd like to learn more about Angel's Place. We always welcome visitors.
Okay.
So if you called and said, I want to see, you know, what you do, I want to check it out, then we would make that kind of an arrangement.
Do you have a phone number to contact you guys?
Sure, it's 248-350-2203.
You?
Do you go on field trips?
We do things in the community, whether it's Henry Ford Museum or the DIA or the zoo or the Dream Cruise or a Tiger game.
About the Dream Cruise?
Yeah.
And we also play in the Miracle League and First Tee.
Okay.
Tiger Woods.
That.
That's important.
That is important. So we're real active in the community. That's one thing. In fact, sometimes people say, you know what, I just want to stay home because it's just too busy.
That's good that you go on field trips.
Yeah.
It keeps everybody happy and active.
We like to get out.
Don't
Yeah.
say baseball.
Now,
I did say baseball.
my last question before I close is this,
Big
ladies.
baseball fan.
Does Angel's Place provide social activities and outings?
Yes, we do.
Absolutely.
Well, there you go.
We're
My-
very, 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 very
My
active.
question, before we get to the fun ones, you got time, guys.
Okay.
Tell our listeners the number of living spaces you have and about your plans to open more facilities in the area, including Washington and Washington Hills.
Well, we serve 86 individuals currently, and we don't have any openings in any of our homes, so we're kind of full at this point. We're just opening a new home in Troy for 4 ladies who will be moving in there, so we're real excited about that. We have some plans to grow. We know that we'll probably open 2 more homes because in 2012, we'll be celebrating our 20th year anniversary. And I told you we have 18 homes right now, and in our 20th year, we want to celebrate 20 homes.
Okay.
So over the next year and a half, 2 years, we hope to open 2 more homes. But that'll be based on what people want. Yeah. Go ahead, David. I'm sorry.
As the year and a half, guys, over time, got only 2 months left.
I know.
Yep.
Guys, we got
Time's
time.
ticking away.
All right. Now, Cheryl, tell me the truth.
Tell you the truth.
What is your favorite restaurant? And you better be a place I like to go to. That's right. What is it?
Oh, gosh. My favorite restaurant.
Absolute favorite.
This is like a commercial plug,
Yeah.
right?
What
Yeah.
is it? Tell me.
There is a restaurant in Royal Oak. I'm a vegetarian,
Okay.
and it's called Four Seasons, and it's in Royal Oak, and it is one of my favorite restaurants. Now, I can very rarely get people to go there with me. Not too many people are into tofu and things
What
like
about
that.
you, Barbara?
Well, I think I like
What?
Big Boy.
Oh, bingo!
Big boy.
Me?
Slim Jims.
I like Mr. B. That's my place.
Oh, Mr. B's in Royal Oak?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fun place.
My BW3s.
There you go.
What is it? BW3s?
So, Wild
Oh,
Buffalo Wings.
Buffalo
Wild
Wild
Wings.
Wings.
I go to
Oh,
I
yeah.
love that place too. It's cool.
And that's
Yeah.
mine too.
Is it?
Yep.
Oh, and they serve those at the Palace, too.
Especially
Please tell me the truth. Are they a pop level or a water level?
Say that again?
Are
I'm
they a
sorry.
pop level or a water level?
I'm a water level.
All right.
Water.
Oh, great Lord. My question's pop.
Makes me burp.
speaking of the palace, I work at the palace.
Do you?
Yeah, pop cans.
And I
Pop
work in
duty.
Rivercrest, Banker Hall, Rochester Hills.
Say that again?
I replace a Rivercrest. It's
Oh,
work.
okay. Awesome.
My page are I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a DJ,
Uh-huh.
and my other one is speaking for advocates.
Okay.
Okay, shall I close the show
Me
for
and
you?
Ryan
I think we still got time, dude.
are advocates.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Ryan.
Great.
Thank you. It has been wonderful learning about English and all the opportunities that you do. To provide those with disabilities, we are glad to join us here today, Barbara and Cheryl. It's great hearing about the organization with a mission to provide learning, housing, and all kinds of supports for those in need. It is a heartening example of the strong statement. Everyone in America, people with disabilities, have the right to deserve and respect. Thank you so much, ladies. I'm Ryan Nicholas Ray, along with
My name is Aaron Connie Castle. Thanks for being on guest on
I'm
Community Corner.
David. Remember, we're not a label, we are a person. Have a nice day, folks. Bye-bye.